Up YouTube, it's Mr. Zuni back out with another video, and we just witnessed, I'm not sure you're checking this out, but this chart has been going crazy. This token, another meme section on videos, going to be making a lot more like fun meme gambling kind of sections, especially in the bear market. I guess some excitement in here, and always learning. So I've been doing a lot of liquidity and providing and stuff like that on different exchanges like Uniswap and QuickSwap, Matic and ETH. But now let's just talk about this. Oh, look at that! You already seen it. Is this price is jumping? So I've been looking up different ways to make money in the crypto ecosystem, and I've been kind of looking for these like degen plays because they are kind of fun. They're kind of like a gambling play, but some of these plays that they can really take off, and I think we found one here. This one is called the Nothing Protocol. No financial advice or anything, but I've been doing my research, kind of checking out the charts. I'm not going to do anything too crazy, but this is something I've been looking at. And this token in particular, I've been looking at for the last few hours, kind of just looking at the different tokens that are kind of circulating with Vitalik and Tesla. You see a lot of these that are pumping, right? Now, I wanted to know what's the difference between like why is this one pumping more so than the others? And there's a lot of different things you have to be aware of when you're looking at these meme tokens, especially because like if you this one specifically, this one has just been created in the last I think like 7 hours, 5 hours. Yeah. So this is relatively new. So when you guys look at these new tokens, especially on Deck Screener, I mean you can even go to the Deck Screener here and you can see you can sort through volume and you can see which coins have been pumping, what's going crazy. You can see exactly where these ones are. I mean, let's look at it, even this one. This one has been going crazy as well. We have big green candlestick here someone bought, and some things you have to be very very cautious of. um, it's good to have when you're making new protocols like this, the liquidity has to be locked. So you gotta make sure when you go into the Telegram. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys the Telegram. So like if you're going to the Telegram, this one is for the Nothing protocol. You kind of want to see like what's happening, right? So obviously the Nothing protocol, zero buy, zero sell. That's pretty good. So the devs or whoever made it is not making a commission off of you, and they could just like take off with your bag or whatever. And now, as you can see here, there's liquidity locked. They have ether scan of what's going on. Renounced ownership. Obviously, excuse me, sorry. Obviously, it's kind of is what it is with those two. They locked LP. You can kind of see what's going on, how well they're in talking with the devs and stuff. And then what I like to do too is you can search on Twitter, find them on Telegram as well, but kind of see what's going on Twitter, see what's happening here, see who's buying it, who's pumping it. You can kind of get a feel too of like with different influencers. Obviously, a lot of them are shilling their own bags, but you can still make money off of that as well. So I'm kind of just bringing you guys. Oh, it just pumped right again right here. Now we're up 63%. This is like the all-time high, I believe. Market cap almost a million. But you're having a lot of people from that got in here, and even here. I think this is like around 10x if you got in around here at the first candle. Yeah, about 10x. So then if you got in around here, yeah, you'll be on the 5-6x if you got the second candle. Or if you bought it at this dip here, that's even most people were getting in here around this time. So we're still up around 5x. So you will have people taking profits. No, I think the name of the game for me, how I'm gonna look at this as, I mean, there's two different ways. So obviously you want to pick let's say you went through all that, we picked the right one, we think this might do well. You have some community members obviously joining. If you go to the community, 500 members, like 200 online. So that's a little bit of a following there, for being only 7 hours old. And at that point in time, I think when I was looking at it, it was a few hours old. So the Telegram has been growing, but it's kind of you can kind of see what's happening with it with the growth, right? So these are things I'm thinking about, as well as the chart. You want to look at the chart, make sure if you're trying to get in, wait for a dip or two, like these candles here. You could have bought in like the wicks. Obviously, you want to get a good entry in here, and this is more so like day trading, swing trading. You could hold these for a little bit, or at least I'm thinking you could hold it for a little bit if you think something has legs. But I've heard, and I talked to a few people where they're telling me it's good just to get like the 2-3x profits, and then swing those into other projects, or just get out of it once you make your money and just kind of don't look back. But I don't know. This protocol is being very interesting to me. Obviously, it's a meme of the Nothing protocol, the Nothing company that Tesla has, and they've been doing some crazy stuff on tech. If you look to the charts, but yeah, guys, I just want to kind of bring you guys what I've been looking at, these meme sections. And if you go under like I showed you the ETH section, you can kind of pick and choose and see what's popping, what's getting a lot of volume. Maybe you can catch these ones here. A lot of them are going to be copycats, so be careful. Um, this is the World Series one. We did see the WCI, which is the World Cup. I think I think it was, and now you're having the World Series here. So you can get some a lot of different pumps on these different coins. You just gotta be careful, and I always like to check and see like when this was made. Obviously, you can go back and see that it was made a couple days ago, but I like to see I like to type the name in, or see if it was copied off of something else. So like let's just say the World Series. I'll just pop it in here. See what other coins, like Inu is here, obviously World Cup Inu. Actually, that's the one we're talking about. Now this one has been doing phenomenally well over the last a long time, about a couple weeks now going on, give or take, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month actually, almost a month. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been kind of just like trying to stack my bags. Obviously, my plan is when I get my 2, 3, 4, 5 X's, whatever I'm doing, off of here, I'm going to transition into my coins, like Quant. If you can see on the lower left, Quant over here. I have my bags. Matic, I'm in love with. BNB, I think is going to do well. ETH, I'm not buying too much of, because I think from here we're gonna get like a 3.5, 4x. Obviously, Hex and Hedron, I think, would do well. I gotta get rid of this one. They're gonna do well, but you never really know. But I think when we look at those, I think that's gonna do well. Obviously, that was a rug pull. Uh, but there's a lot of different things you can get into when it comes to the bear market. You have time to research, time to look. There's not gonna be that many things popping up, especially when you're going through these. So it might be a good time to learn, seeing what's pumping, what's happening, and then maybe like this one right here. I think this one just like popped out of nowhere, too. So with that, you just want to make sure the liquidity is good on here. Obviously, you wouldn't get into anything that has zero or no liquidity. You got to make sure the contract is good. If they renounced it, or if they locked liquidity, you got to make sure you kind of do some research in the token as well. So that means if you do take a risk on the ones that just like pump here, you are taking a risk that you're never get that money back. So do a little more research. No financial advice or anything, but I just want to bring you guys a cool video. And on the last video, I don't know what my audio is doing, but it works now. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.